Hi guys, FrostFangs here, back again, of course, with another Paladins video. I've been away for a bit, I'm now back. We're going to get straight into it because I did miss sort of the update with the Pentiversary Pass, the anniversary things. I talked about them a little bit, but it wasn't really finalized and the PTS was just about to go up, but now I'm back and we're just going to run with it. Starting today with Rei, she got extra range on her Q and also extra heals, 80 if they're not linked on top of what it was before and 100 if they are, so 600, 780. And then also just sort of the reversion of her ultimate damage reduction going back to full immunity from 50%, which is pretty big stuff. To be honest with you, this update has surprised me quite a bit. I'm hoping that the next few updates are more new content stuff, because I think this one and the last one have both actually fixed quite a lot of things and changed a lot of things, brought things back that the community has wanted for quite a while. Like, for example, with Rei here, they fixed the camera because it was just kind of placed wrong and would feel really jank. It still is a little bit busted, it doesn't appear all the time, but when it does, it makes Paladins feel way more polished and sort of very appropriate for an anniversary update. And the last one kind of too, like I said, fixing a bunch of small things. It is still breaking with a few like Andros. It's very different to where Rei's is, which is kind of inconsistent, but I'd rather have that than it just be jank on most of them. Like, they've tweaked it with quite a few here, and there's a bunch of other stuff that I'm not going to touch on in this video, but what I'm trying to say here is that this sort of anniversary quality of life update has been really, really nice to see. I'm hoping we get more new stuff in the future with a mix of updates like this to sort of balance it out, and hopefully, you know, have a solid future of Paladins. It's always kind of up in the air, but this gives me more hope than I had. Good stuff all around, more videos coming soon. Focus today though is on Rei. The builds are the same, there's no real reason to change them. It's just a buff to what she was already doing. And yeah, anyway, into game one, we got Payload, Frostbite, Cavern, we got a Drogoz, Tyra, Makoa, and Ying. They did change their screen a bit. It does cut off a tiny bit, I think, of the top, but it does look a little bit better. It was kind of weirdly spaced before, but now feels a little bit too zoomed because obviously I'm used to the older one. But their side, Khan, Maeve, Ashe, Ceres, and Diane going for extension, and then Kronos and the sort of base setup. There is now new UI when you pick talents and stuff, which is kind of nice. Again, it's different, so I'm not really used to it, but I'm not going to sit here and talk about a bunch of things that happened weeks or, you know, a couple of days ago, because you've probably heard about them already, and you gather, I'm sure, from the gameplay or just the second you jump into a match. Although, of course, if I have something to say about it or, you know, an opinion or whatever, I will talk about it a little bit, but hopefully you get what I'm trying to get across here with this. It's kind of all over the place, but yeah, when isn't it, to be honest with these videos? We'll drop a right click there on the Ying, just sit kind of far back. We do have the extra range. I do need to sort of land on my left clicks to be able to get heals and stuff more consistently out. Big Q there on the Makoa. There goes the Leon. Don't have the F because I used it already to kind of save my own ass. There's a right click which I can't do on him. Did get kind of ruined there, but we are getting some pretty big heals. Kronos 2 straight off the bat makes your effectiveness feel kind of crazy, to be honest, and especially if you're landing the left click, so I'm not doing a great job on. There's the F and the right click. We're going to have to pull all the way back here. Going to go around. We are, of course, sort of focused around ult charge, so I'm trying to, you know, get it on the Drogoz as much as I can, just so that he's, you know, punching as much as possible. There's an F. He's going for it. I switched. Did that actually work? I think I might have saved him with the F transfer, if that works that way. I'm not sure. Big heals though, either way. The extra range is really nice. It's very noticeable, more than you think it would be. Like 30 units doesn't seem like much, but yeah, it makes a difference in these sort of matches here. Do have the ultimate. Don't know if I should use it on the Makoa. I'm going to pop it here just to really save him, because I was a little bit worried, and we might as well regen it pretty quick. We're going to jump back up here a little bit, try and stay kind of safe while also throwing out some left clicks, which I'm not doing enough really, but yeah, everyone is up. There's an F on the Koa. Khan with the grab. We got a right click on her. She's fine. Very weird. Can't ult there, to be honest. Q, right click, just doing standard Rei things, but honestly at a whole new effectiveness level that I don't think we've really been at before. I feel like I'm more effective as a healer on Rei than I may have ever been before. It's kind of weird. There was never really a point when Rei felt terrible to play, but now I feel like my numbers are actually just higher than they have been before. Obviously, some other things have moved around a bit, but hopefully you get what I'm saying. Rei's in a pretty good spot. That's kind of my point. There goes Maeve. Okay, right click there, Q onto her. Not looking too good here though, to be honest. We did get rid of the Ashe. I don't know how that went so well, but we're all up, kind of, except for the Ying. Don't know how she got bursted so quick. I think just the Ashe was pushed in on the right. I feel like I made a lot of videos over my time covering Paladins that are like relatively negative, even if like not intentionally so, just because of, you know, what's going on with the updates or things behind the scenes or anything like that. But this time around, it's more positive, you know, because of stuff with me personally, but also just Paladins in general. Feels, even if it might not be going in a good direction, that it is at the moment. We'll see what comes in the future. I'm excited. There's an ultimate on the freaking Tyra. I feel like I've said a lot at the start of this video, but hopefully you guys take it the right way, because I feel like a lot of the stuff I've said maybe hasn't been all that freaking clear, to be honest. There goes the Leanne. There's an F. She's still up. Drogoz punch. Kind of shredding here as a team, to be honest. Paladins are these to me, especially when I'm, you know, taking breaks and stuff between playing it, which I used to do, you know, every single goddamn day. Feels a lot more fun, especially with the state it's in at the moment. Maybe a little bit more polished, a little bit less scuffed, even though I do like me some Paladins scuffedness. The fact that it's a little bit less jank at the moment, I'm kind of enjoying. yeah, still jank though, at least a little bit, of course. Code did get kind of separated, the hand got shredded a bit, seems like they're pushing back in. I'm keeping these guys up, we're going to go for the F, that's a Ceres ult, don't even know where that is. We're going to throw a right click over there, I didn't even have any idea where they were, I just kind of guessed. Hello Maeve, I'm gone. Yeah, it might be my first death, right, we'll go Chronos and Nimble. I feel really slow at the moment. Max Chronos I think is a little bit more important than Nimble 3. Joker's there again, going for the ult, he has popped it a lot. They've got quite a bit of time actually, 220, I feel like we held it for ages, but they've still got quite a bit. Maybe they're getting the execute on the Makoa, who was mid ult. Okay, we'll throw that up there, right click, but yeah, it just makes Rei feel a lot smoother. You have a lot less of those weird sort of jank moments. The extra range is really nice, and the extra healing too also just makes more of an impact. In this match here, I feel like I'm actually a pretty goddamn solid healer, even though we have a Ying. She's kind of going for like a hybrid thing. I'm full heals at the moment. Like I said, probably should be mixing in shots a little bit more to get the cooldown reduction, but hey, I'm doing my best. We'll go for the F here just to sort of deal with this Maeve. I don't know if she's going to be able to get rid of me if Joker's is on me. There we go. Nice. Also kind of did some damage to her. Khan ulted the Makoa. There's a right click. Is that going to get enough heals to him? Sure. The prioritization of her right clicks actually feels a little bit better. It used to feel kind of jank, and the Q did too. Whereas now I feel like I can more consistently hit friendlies, even if it's the same, the speed and everything. Just overall, Rei feels better to play than she used to, by quite a bit. Right click there, or Q I mean, on the Ceres. Joker's ulted again, by the way. He's been popping it a lot in this one. We'll pop the F here, just to really make sure he's fine, because I'm a little bit worried when that Maeve pushes in. She's actually kind of good at bursting people. Ying is super pushed up for some reason. That was a bit odd, unnecessary there for sure. Q there on the Makoa, taps on the Khan, nice. We've got some good cooldown reduction there as well. Pop another one. Tyra just running in. I don't know why we're pushed up, to be honest. I feel like we had a pretty good spot to hold it. They're all gone. I'm now on my own. There's a Q for her. I'm just dead, right? I don't really know what else I can do. Don't know how I got away there. Ying came in with some heals. I also got, you know, some help from the Jogos. I think a little bit more taps. There's a right click. He's still up. Ash is going to push back. I feel like they really could have regrouped and done that, but I guess it's going to be stuck at 96% all on the Jogos, because why not last 15 seconds? Makoa also ulted. Seems like we're just, yeah, going to hold it. We've got the full timer, I reckon. I was a little bit worried about someone getting behind there, but it seems like we're alright. Maeve is still up. She's going to go for the ult. We're fine though. We're going to F. Got the heal on us too. She is gone. If I can just get the last tap. There we go. Got rid of the Maeve. Round 2. We've got the full timer, 96%. We pretty much got to push it the full way, but really solid round 1. Going for Chronos 2. I'm surprisingly not rusty. I've only played like 2 games since I came back, and I'm actually sort of doing fine. Shouts there to the Makoa. Damn you, the real FrostFangs. I've seen absolutely 0 of your videos. I really appreciate the honesty. If he's watching this one, shouts to Name Stealer. I like the name. I wonder who he yoinked that one from. That was terrible. But yeah, shouts there to the Makoa, my dev or YouTuber. Definitely not a developer, but yeah, let's push in here with him. We'll pop the F, right click there for him. Mad heals at the start here with no quarter rise. I'm just going to dip back into spawn a little bit though, just to ensure that I'm fine. Get some taps if I can. Really should focus the squishies, because 450 a hit is actually not that bad. Definitely not something to stick your nose up at. It's actually pretty solid on people like Maeve. It does kind of hurt if you're up against the Rei landing them. If you've played a flanker before and you pushed a freaking Rei, I'm sure you've noticed that she can actually hurt and be really annoying to get rid of, especially if she's going for like a focus, slow setup. You really pick up on it. See what I mean there? 450 hit is pretty good for a, you know, really heal focused sort of support. Kind of surprising that she has such solid damage, especially when it also gives you reset and stuff. Ying's playing kind of weird in this one, to be honest, but heal wise we are actually putting in work. Like I said, Rei at the moment is really, really solid. Drogo's going for an ult here really early actually. We'll proper right click on him. Nice. Got rid of the Maeve. F for him too. Right click up there. We got the ult. Ying popped her ult a little second ago, so I was kind of fine to save mine. I think Khan might be behind. I think he went for the ult there. He is back, right? Yeah, okay. Right click up there. Maybe. Got the link broken. Okay, this could have gone much better. There's a Q. Right click. I'm just dead. I'm not going to use the ult here. Unless maybe we have a chance at winning this fight. Feels kind of unlikely. I'm going to go for it so I can retreat. We're actually kind of pushing the point. There's an F as well to work with it. That stun hit me. I'm still linked to the Makoa. Okay, more taps. I'm going to play around the shield a little bit. We're all kind of regrouping. Tire of fire kind of massive. How is this working? Knock from the Ash kind of saved me, put me a little bit further back. Big right clicks again. I don't know how that worked. There's a right click on the Tyra. She messed up the execute. I really should have had that Tyra dead there. If the Maeve played a little bit better and I played a little bit worse, that could have been really, really bad for this fight. That Joker's has really popped a lot of ultimates. Shows you the power of the ult gem we're running, but it's only level 3 in the set because I'm still focused on heals. But even with that morale boost, it feels like I'm giving him like morale boost 1 or 2, to be honest. Koa here, playing very aggressive. It's worked out very well for him, to be honest. I popped the F, that's a little bit too slow. Got bursted, to be honest. Fair enough. Finish off Cronus, get a bit of nimble. Yeah, keep it running. I'm in a better mood than usual, but I've just been enjoying Paladins lately. Sounds weird said out loud. Maeve is behind on me here to get some big heals. I already used the F. She is out. Shouts team for the hand there. But yeah, I think it's also just the general anniversary feeling for Paladins at the moment. Makes people in a bit of a better mood, myself included. I think, you know, community manager's doing a good job. Stuff overall. Yeah, it's just nice. Obviously, I'm not paying an insane amount of attention. There might be things happening that I'm not aware of. But yeah, hopefully you get what I'm getting across here. We went for the ult there just to really make sure we were fine. I popped the F maybe a little bit early there, unnecessary as a right click and a Q. More taps, getting some pretty good right click reset. Ying's massive heals. I don't know how the Koa got separated so hard there. Q on her just to really get this heal going. Massive Makoa shield blocking the Ceres ult. I think Leanne ulted too. I think we got this right. And there we go. There is the victory. Even if we lost that fight and that push, we would have still had like 2 more attempts. I think we had like 2 minutes 30 left on it. Overall, pretty solid match there for Rei. Really good showcase for her. I felt like I was having a massive impact. There is the border, which I like quite a bit actually. And yeah, there we go. Stats for game 1. Like I said, great showcase for her. Really happy with how we did. I could have done better for sure. I played good. I could have played great and ended up with probably over 200k if I did my left clicks better for the reset, Q'd better, right click better, ult better. But yeah, overall, still happy with how we did. And yeah, I think that really shows you the strength of these buffs to her. Is she too strong? I'll leave that up to you guys to decide. In my opinion, maybe she's a tiny bit overtuned, nowhere near where Jonas was for like an update or 2 before they nerfed him in this one, but she might be a little bit too good and we'll have to wait and see. She feels really strong, but too strong, I'm not really sure. As for the rest of the stats there, Drogo's did insanely well. He was ulting a ton, just generally played really well there. Makoa also did solid, Tyra did solid, but Drogo's for sure the star of the show. Ying also did a pretty good job there, playing as sort of a hybrid with a focus on damage on their side. Ceres healed a crazy amount, they ended okay. Ash did okay. Suppose the Ceres heals aren't that crazy considering they have 2 tanks. Khan did alright. Maeve I think was really close to doing like mad amounts of work and getting in the back line, but we were paying quite a bit of attention to her, and overall I think our team just played a little bit better as a team, specifically Drogo's there being the star of the show, but I think we also really took the role of the main healer there. I could do a game 2, but I think I'm going to leave it here on a high note. There's not really much else for me to say about Rei, but there is for a lot of other characters and a lot of other things in this update, so I think I'll save my energy for those. But let me know your thoughts on Rei's spot at the moment, the update in general. I'd love to hear from you guys on it. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed. Of course, let me know what you want to see me do next. I'll see you guys all really soon, and as always, stay frosty.